All right, listen up, y'all.
Greetings, everybody. This is your host and educator, DrAbdullah, with another episode of All Things Education Official. If you like what you're seeing, you like what you're hearing, please subscribe, comment, like, and share. Once again, comment, like, and share. Today, we're going to talk about motivating Black students in modern education.
It came from a full 360-degree community that pushed me to be and eliminated the statistics that tried to dictate what my future would be. And with that difference and pushing me to be, they also believed. Belief is a powerful thing. Belief can change the trajectory of anything that you're facing in life. Belief will cause you to change the deficit thinking when it comes to our African American community and our African American students. That belief is going to be the difference when we cause this rallying around of those who are in need the most. That belief is going to change the understanding or the common belief that African American parents do not show up because they do not care. The belief is that our African American parents, while they may not know what to do, they do care.
All right. Though the speaker Jacques Dumas spoke about a multicultural village, it is important for us to not only support each in our positive pursuits, it is also important that we support each other as a Black community. It is important for us to rally behind one another and each other's children for our networks as they pursue academic excellence. This is a true village. I received an email from a parent a couple days ago. I'd like to share that with you. It says, I hope this message finds you well and in good spirits. I need some help or advice. My son is 16 and is in the 10th grade, and he has not passed in government or geometry. We've done all we can to try to get him to complete his work, and nothing is working. He plays like he's doing his work when he's here and at home, but his grades have been subpar all year, and now we're at the end and he's pretty much going to fail those classes. Do you have any professional or otherwise advice on what we can do to get him motivated to do his work? We've done everything from tutoring, parent-teacher conferences, punishments, taking his electronic devices, among other things, and nothing is working. I'm at my wit's end. Help. Well, first, I'd like to say that there are so many things that need to be unpacked with that email and with those things. First and foremost, how long has this behavior been manifest? How long is it manifested? Is it only these two classes? Is he doing exceptionally well in the other classes? How is his relationship with the teacher? Have you had a conversation specifically with those instructors? Because one is government and one is geometry, we can take off the table that it is a content area, because government is more about reading and comprehension and understanding mild concepts, rudimentary concepts. So those are so many things that need to be discussed, but it may just be what we're going to discuss today, which is a lack of motivation. And according to psychologybenefits.org, there are 4 ways to influence the attitudes of Black students academically. 1, assess your personal attitudes and beliefs. We don't always understand how deep our beliefs may go. Sometimes our behavior may even surprise us. In the same vein, we may not always directly or verbally express our beliefs. They are oftentimes transmitted through our actions. For this reason, it is important to assess our own beliefs and examine how these beliefs can be translated to students through our actions. It says, number 2, promote a narrative of African American intellectual excellence. We'd say around these parts, we say foundational Black American intellectual excellence. Provide foundational Black American youth with a counter narrative for their place in education. Need to stop there. We are always shown what happens when we fail, and every now and again we get a glimpse of what happens when we do well. We need to make that the narrative. Beyond Black History Month, parents and teachers should seek and provide examples of intellectual excellence displayed by foundational Black Americans nationally and globally. I could not agree more. Number 3, intelligence and ability are malleable. Being smart is not a fixed trait. Oftentimes we send messages that only some people can do very well in school. The incremental theory of intelligence reveals that intelligence and ability can be improved with persistence and hard work. I'm going to repeat that again. The incremental theory of intelligence reveals that intelligence and ability can be improved with persistence and hard work. In other words, tell them to get their butts in gear, and what they don't know, strive harder to learn it. We're not telling you that you're always going to get an A, but you need to be striving for it. And number 4, provide positive socialization messages with regards to race. It is important to prepare our students for the inequities they may face in society. However, research has shown that preparation for biased messages can have a negative effect on academic outcomes. More positive messages regarding race can lead to improved academic outcomes for foundational Black American male students. In other words, you need to show them in real time people that look like them, who have the same background and culture as them, that have strived and made it. They put in the extra work. They worked a little harder. As I tell my son all the time, if you want what everybody else has, you're going to do what everybody else does. If you want more, you're going to have to do more. Reinforce the need for our students is to be accountable for the present and the future is extremely important for them to be successful. Determine their strengths and push them in that direction for potential careers and occupations. Discourage leisure over work. I'm not telling you that they should not have any leisure, but if there's work to be done, that needs to be taken care of first. We need to express the importance of telling our children, do what you have to do so that you could do what you want to do. Also, I was told by a European Jew many, many years ago, matter of fact, it was in 1994, I'll never forget, he said that we need to start pushing our children the way the Jewish community pushes their children towards the things that they are skilled at. In other words, assess what tracks they'll need, whether they college, trade, technical training, on-the-job training, figure that out and push them in that direction. If they are just predisposed with items of leisure over work, they may need to be restricted. I'm going to say this again. If they're more focused on leisure than work, then the leisure needs to be restricted and redirected. I was told something very, very profound. I was just told this. I knew it to be true, but sometimes it's also so great to hear it come out of somebody else's mouth. If you raise your children, you can spoil your grandchildren. But if you spoil your children, ultimately you may end up raising your grandchildren. This is necessary for the foundational Black American male community. Once again, this is Dr. Abdullah giving you educational news from a foundational Black American man's perspective. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Rumble, and here right on YouTube. Once again, you are dismissed.
Yeah! You are all expurgated. You are dismissed.